Hey crafty friends, this is the card that we are going to be making today, featuring the recent Simon Says Stamp card making kit. So this one includes this large 6x8 stamp set called Pop Art. I love this. This is super cute, right up my alley. You can do so many fun things with it. It also included the pop-up art pieces die, which cut out this solid circle and square, as well as these layers here. Now, there were several add-ons you could purchase. I only picked up the coordinating dies for the stamp set, which cuts out all of these sentiments, the wonky circle, heart, these little ones, as well as these strip sentiments. So for these, that is these four right here. So as you can see, this die is connected, so you want to keep it connected, both of these, and that's how you're going to cut out those individual pieces, and you will see that in this tutorial coming up. It also included a stack of cardstock, which I have actually used some for this card. It came with the other couple pieces of cardstock and foilable sentiment strips, but I'm not going to be using those for this card. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I am going ahead and using 6 of the different colors from that pack that was included in the kit, and I am just going to be die cutting all of the dies out here. That way I kind of have a rainbow pattern. Obviously you could do whatever colors that you wanted. So once I have sent these through, I've got a stack of all these colors, and I definitely didn't get to use all of them, so I will definitely be saving some for another project. But of this, the ones I am using are right here, and I'm actually going to be using 2 sets of the colors here that you see on the screen, and you will see that here a little bit later. That way I will have enough to use. Now, to attach these, I am just using one of the circles that is left over from the die cutting. I also use some white circles. It doesn't matter because the inside will be covered up. So the inside there of the yellow and the green, that is going to be covered up later, so it does not matter what color that you use. Now, I've cut these in half. I just used a paper trimmer, and that worked out pretty well because I want to mix these together to create that rainbow color from one side to the other. And I'll be using 4 of these all together, so I did go ahead and cut out a couple of extra white circles. That way I can attach these pieces together. And here you are, I've attached some that I have the white background, so it doesn't matter either way. But I'm going to need 4 of these sets all together. And once you've got those cut in half, then I am now attaching each half to another one of those background circles. That way we have a piece here together. And once I've attached these, we don't need to worry about the seam in the middle because again, we are going to be covering that up and putting something there a little bit later. So I've got these halves attached here, and I'm going to use 4 of these all together. So I'll go ahead and get those put together, and then we can kind of start figuring out how I want this card to look. I wasn't totally sure yet at this point how I was going to do it, but I have decided that I want to have the designs turned different ways. So the rainbow is kind of like top to bottom as well as left to right. This is such a fun set, y'all. I really enjoyed playing with this. Now, for the sentiment, I'm going to be using that big hello that was included in the stamp set, and I went ahead and die cut that out on 3 different die cuts and kind of stack that up there because I'll be adding that at the bottom. So I decided once we've kind of got this put together that I wanted to do some different layers here for the background on the card, as well as get those inside pieces. So I use the wonky heart and smiley face, as you can see, and that is what we're going to attach in the middle there. I use the wonky circle from the die cut. You could also use the die that was included to do that if you wanted. Either way, it's fine. I went ahead and had some kind of black sparkly paper from Michaels that I'm die cutting out using some of these spellbinders. I went ahead and die cut the center out, that way I could use it for another project. and then did the white panel out of these dies here. This is super extra and it's not needed. You can definitely just trim these panels down, but I have the dies, so why not use them is my thought. And so we are attaching the black panel here first. And I like this die because it gives a panel that is just slightly smaller than an A2, and we are attaching this to a top folding A2 card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5.5. And for the white panel, I am using 1 inch wide, 1 millimeter foam tape. This is from scrapbook.com. I love this. You could certainly use whatever you wanted, but since I am going to be layering several things, I went ahead and went with a thinner foam tape option here to attach that on, because once we attach the circles on top of there, I'm also going to be using some foam tape for that. All right, we've gotten this one on here, and now we just need to add our circles. Now for this, to make sure I kind of had these centered as much as possible and straight, I am using the Pear Blossom A2 T-squared ruler here because it gives me the center of a card base, so I really love this. This was actually included in my recent upload, my favorite crafty things. So I've attached that on there, foamed up, and then I used the Hello with liquid adhesive. Again, that ruler came in really handy for that. Now for the centers here, I'm going to add in those smiley faces and hearts, and I'm going to have these kind of catty cornered. So the smiley face will be on the top left and bottom right, and then vice versa for the little heart here. Now that we have the outside of this card complete, we need to figure out for the inside. So for the inside, I decided to use the You Are Amazing round stamp set that was included. I thought that kind of gave it a fun and different look here. And then I stamped that in the inside, as well as I decided to go ahead and add a little smiley face in the inside just for a little something extra. Okay, y'all, here is a final look at that card that we created. I really love how this turned out. This is a super cool set to work with. And as I mentioned, I also have a bonus card that I made using these products. This is a 1-layer card, super easy to make. All I did was take the large square and kind of put those at different places onto the card base, again in that rainbow order. And then from the stamp set, I added a lot of these different square patterns and sentiments here to fill in some different places on the background. I did add the happiest of birthdays ones here since this is a birthday card. This one's super easy, 1 layer. I do have the happy birthday sentiment here. I stacked that up 3 on 3 die cuts, as well as popped that up on some foam. And then I added a couple of the little gems that are also included in this month's kit. This is the clear dazzling gems. These are really fun. I like that. You could certainly skip that if you wanted. And then on the inside, I added one of the strip sentiments from that stamp set, Have a Great Day, and then added the kind of solid wonky circle, the little one here, and the smiley face. And I thought that one was really cute. So these are the cards that I made featuring that kit. There's so many others you can make. I've seen so much inspiration that are really cute. I really enjoyed doing this. If these are the kind of videos that you like, I'd appreciate it if you would give this a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.